Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on KREM 2 News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Whitney Ward. We begin tonight with breaking news from Governor Inslee, a change in the social distancing requirements at Washington schools.
Yeah, rather than being 6 feet apart, students now must only be 3 feet apart. Our Casey Decker has the details about this decision and why it matters. Casey.
Well, Tom, it may seem like a sort of small change, but it's certainly been the topic of some debate for a few weeks now, really a focal point of the conversation around the return to the classroom. So first, let's break down exactly what this change entails. First, like you mentioned, the state will no longer require students be 6 feet apart from each other in the classroom, only 3 feet. However, the decision will actually still be left up to individual school districts. They can elect to stay at 6 feet, at least until summer, when Inslee says everyone should be down to 3 feet. This leeway also only applies in student-to-student interaction. Staff must stay 6 feet away from students and from other staff. And the state says everyone should still be wearing masks. Furthermore, the 3 feet rule, it only applies in classrooms themselves. 6 feet still required in common areas or while eating or during activities like PE or music. Finally, any families uncomfortable with this change, they'll still have that option to go fully remote. Now, this change comes following a number of factors. For one, pressure from some educators and administrators wanting to bring more kids into the classrooms who often said there's just not enough space with the 6-foot restrictions. Secondly, revised guidelines from the CDC saying 3 feet is okay. And third, the expansion of vaccine eligibility to include school staff.
Now, we know and we are confident in this decision because in addition to the CDC guidance, which has been based on huge assessment of the science, there are thousands of schools today operating across the country under this guidance right now and operating safely. It's importantly, this order removes another barrier that would otherwise prevent the full reintroduction of children into the classroom in a more normal setting.
So these changes technically take place effective immediately, but in practice, it may take a little while before you start seeing them take effect in your school, since each district will need to assess and make its own decisions. We're reaching out to local districts to get their response. We'll have more on that later tonight. Tom, Whitney.
All right, Casey, thank you very much. Also today, we have learned 2 new variants are now confirmed in both Spokane County and North Idaho. They both originated in California, but are considered more contagious and possibly could cause more severe illness. Our local and state health officials agree the best way to fight all of these variants is to get vaccinated as soon as you are eligible. But across eastern and central Washington, some appointments at our mass vaccination sites are going unfilled every day. So today I asked our state's top doctor, Health Secretary Umair Shah, if a regional approach to vaccine eligibility might be the answer.
Has there been or would there be any consideration to maybe open up eligibility to more people, a more regional approach for vaccine eligibility so that they can get vaccinated sooner?
Right now, our goal is to move forward as a state, and we feel that we've been successful at doing that. Now, that said, we are at times working with partners to see what we can do to advance issues within their communities, if we need to transfer or do something else, and we've been absolutely committed to that. But right now, a regional approach, I'm not sure is the right answer. I will say, though, what we do want to do is make sure that we don't get in a situation that we open up prematurely and then we have more people that are eligible, but then guess what happens? They're all fighting to get vaccine.
You can hear more from our conversation today, plus why he is worried about people who are choosing not to get vaccinated at all. That's coming up tonight on KREM 2 News at 6 o'clock.
Over in Kootenai County today, the Panhandle Health District Board voted 5-2 to end the district's mask mandate. This means the public health agency for Idaho's 5 northern counties is no longer requiring masks effective immediately. This comes on the same day the health district reported its first case of the California COVID-19 variant. After board member Dr. Richard McLandris answered a question about possible harm from the mandate, members of the public in attendance had a heated response. Take a listen.
There's no evidence that mask mandates by themselves have increased incidence of the morbidity and mortality that you just mentioned.
Yeah, you're not asking the right people.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. There'll be no speaking from the audience.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Not at all?
Not at all, or else you could be excused. You could be excused.
I'm not looking to pay your salaries. Hold my belt.
Will there be any time for public input? Okay, this is a public meeting, and at a public meeting, you are welcome to be here. You are not welcome to speak. I just was asking. That's not my rule.
Idaho Governor Brad Little did not set a statewide mask mandate. Instead, he left that decision to local officials. While the health district did end its mandate, cities or counties can still make their own mandates. Originally, Panhandle Health District's mask mandate was set to expire about a month from now on April 22nd.
All right, don't go too far, Tom, because we want to talk to you about the weather, which actually, if you take a look outside, I can look outside there behind you where I see the clouds are starting to clear. I like the way it looks. I see the blue sky, and I'm looking forward to more of that coming soon.
Yeah, we're going to get more of that. Take a look at the weather headlines. And what we're showing you here is sunshine returning on Friday. We've got more sunshine expected Saturday, and then we'll get mostly cloudy skies redeveloping on Sunday. Right now, we're at 48 degrees, and the winds are calm under mostly cloudy skies. It was a chilly day today, so we're getting the best part of the day right now, and the rain is on the way. You can see the showers to the west of us and to the north of us, and they're all advancing towards the south and the southeast. So yes, I think we're going to see some showers here. We're already seeing plenty of showers now beginning to head into Medical Lake. They'll be out towards the Cheney area. Creston seeing some showers up around the Newport Old Town area. Higher elevations getting snow, lower elevations just getting rain. So still showers around the region. We'll look for those showers to decrease in the overnight hours with a low of about 32. Mostly sunny on your Friday and a daytime high of 54. We're getting ever closer to the weekend. Sunshine on Saturday and 56. It'll get warmer on Sunday with a high of 62, but we're also going to see more clouds. I'll check that 7-day outlook in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Tom. Thank you so much. Well, new at 4 today, Spokane police are officially calling the fire at St. Charles Church and School an act of arson. Today, they are asking for the public's help to identify the man they believe set that fire. Newly released video shows the suspect last Friday walking in the area just before 1:30 a.m., tearing up and burning a Bible. Pieces of that Bible were then left on cars in the neighborhood. Police are asking for anyone with home security cameras to please check them between the hours of 1 and 2 a.m. on March 18th. That fire heavily damaged the administrative offices of the church and forced the closure of that school. A priest living on campus was also woken up and pulled from the building to safety. Fortunately, no one was hurt in that fire.